Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia. That's me. Whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's class is a daily yoga reset. So this is a great practice that you can do every day or whenever the mood strikes, just to get a little bit of a yoga practice in to help you reset your body, your energy to take on the day. When you're ready, we're gonna start off in a nice, comfortable seated position. So making your way to your mat, finding any comfy seat that works for you. Legs can be crossed, outstretched, whatever variation you'd like. Hips rooting down into the earth so that you can lift your spine up nice and tall. And then relax your arms wherever it feels natural to let them lay. Perhaps your eyes close for a few moments if that feels safe and comfortable for you. Otherwise, eyes open, nice soft gaze towards the mat in front of you. Allowing yourself a few moments as you settle onto your mat to really arrive here for this practice today. So letting go of your day so far, setting aside any plans or to-do lists to come. They will have their time, but right now is just for you. I invite you to begin to tune in to your breath, following each inhale and exhale as your breath moves in and out through your nose. And as you allow your awareness to follow your breath, you may notice that you naturally fall into a rhythm, breathing in and breathing out at a pace that feels right to you. And I encourage you to keep that rhythm throughout this practice, allowing your breath to center you as we move. And we'll begin to bring some movement in with the breath. Eyes can stay closed or you can flutter them open now, readjusting to the light in your space. Using your next inhale, begin to stretch your arms out and up towards the sky. If it feels okay for your neck, maybe you look up towards your thumbs. Take another full breath in here. As you breathe out, spread your arms out, drop them down. Chin comes back to neutral. Again, we'll inhale to rise the arms, maybe lift your gaze. Exhale down, chin to neutral. Follow your breath. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, arms relax down. Again, inhaling, arms up, really stretching through your fingertips. Exhale, arms come down. This time, use your inhale to sweep your arms up. Palms together as you exhale, hands drop down through heart center. Let's interlace our fingers, let the elbows come out wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push your palms forward, letting your spine round. Chin will tuck towards your chest as your navel draws back. Feel that stretch through the back line of your body. Take another full breath in here and let it out. Fingers stay interlaced as you inhale and reach up towards the sky, pressing your thumbs up as you draw your upper arms back, draw your chin, your heart towards the sky. Just a gentle back bend here as you inhale and exhale. Straighten your spine with your inhale, so tucking the ribs, taking away that back bend. As you exhale, lean over to your right, find a little side stretch. Inhale back through center, and exhale, lean to the left. Inhale through center one more time each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale through center. And exhale, lean to the left. Beautiful. Inhale up through center. Push your palms to the sky. Exhale, release that interlace. Trickle your hands down. Fingertips behind you as you roll your shoulders back. Lift your heart, deeper back bend as you inhale. With your exhale, sweep your arms around in front of you. Rock forward onto hands and knees. Find your tabletop position. Shoulders just about stacked over your wrist, hips over your knees as you find a nice long spine here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, tuck your chin around your spine, cat pose. Inhale for your cow, shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale for your cat, drawing your shoulder blades apart. Just 3 more. Inhale, working through your spine. Exhale. Find your rhythm as you inhale. And exhale. This time we'll inhale through our cow pose. As you exhale, round into your cat. Tuck your toes and begin to shift your weight back towards your heels. So tailbone dropping back and down, arms reaching forward. So almost like we were about to come into a child's pose, but finding this stretch through the soles of the feet instead. Spread your fingers nice and wide, claw down through your fingertips at the top of your mat. With your next inhale, shift your weight forward, shoulders over wrists, tailbone tucking here as you find a kneeling plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower halfway down. Inhale, presses you straight back up, just one, I promise. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Take it slow. As you land, press your pelvis to the mat and take your hands nice and wide, so wider than the edges of your mat. Fingertips down, palms tented like you're protecting cupcakes underneath your hands. Elbows point up as your feet press down. Take an inhale to rise your heart, pulling shoulders, elbows back. And exhale to gently lower down. Flow with your breath as you inhale to rise. And exhale to lower. 3 more times at your own pace. Does not have to be a big back bend here. Just looking for this wave-like motion through your spine. This time as you inhale and lift up, pause there. Right elbow comes down to the mat under your right shoulder, followed by your left until you find your Sphinx pose. Arms make an 11 in front of you as your palms press down. Shoulders draw back, nice and proud through your chest. From here, please bend your left knee, bring it out to your side until your knee is just about in line with your hip. Imagine turning your hips down to the floor, staying heavy through your pelvis so you can feel that stretch through your hip. Full breath in. Slow breath out. Now turning your chest towards the left, we're going to slide onto that right side of the body. So your right hand will come underneath your head, like a little calendar pose here. And we'll turn so that we're resting on our right side. That left knee is still bent as a kickstand in front of you. Let your right leg wiggle all the way to the right edge of your mat And then begin to bend into your right knee, heel to glute. Left hand sweeps back, perhaps catching your foot or ankle. Always the option for a strap or a belt here to bring the foot to you. Gently drawing your heel in to feel a stretch through the top of your right thigh in our cat-tail pose. Now, if you need more sensation in this stretch, you can open that right knee wider to the right, so behind you. If you need less sensation, that leg comes towards center, closer to your left leg. We're just here for another full breath in and slow breath out. Gently release that grip on the foot if you have it. Left palm once again plants in front of you. Now from here, we're going to press into that left hand, lifting the torso until you can thread that right arm underneath your left. Dropping down to rest on your right shoulder, begin to open your chest towards the sky. So you're rolling onto your back. As you do, that left arm is going to open up. Left knee is going to pop up off the floor until you land in a twist, laying on your back. Feel your left shoulder meeting the floor. And if you want some extra support for that left knee, you can always bring your right hand underneath or on top of your thigh. Full breath in here. Complete breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly coming out the same way you came in. Begin to roll onto your right side, bringing that left hand down to the mat. Press up to unthread your arm. Bring your forearms down to the mat and send that left leg back behind you until you land once again in your Sphinx. Whoa, big sequence there. Take a big breath in here and let it out. Let's explore all that on the other side. When you're ready, right knee bends, bringing it out to your side. Right knee in line with your right hip. Gently pressing your pelvis towards the floor, lifting your chest. Half frog as we inhale. And exhale. Slow transitions here as you start to turn open to the right, coming down to rest on that left hand, keeping your right knee in front of you as you stack your hips. Bending into your left knee, reach your right hand back to catch your foot or ankle. As you gently hug your heel in, feel that stretch for the top of your thigh. If you want more of a stretch, knee opens wider. If you want less, bring that left leg in nice and close. This side might feel a little bit different than the other side, so play around with those variations and choose what feels sweetest for you in this moment. We're here for another full breath in. Complete breath out. Gently release your foot. Right hand comes back to the mat in front of you. Pressing through your right palm to lift your torso. Thread your left arm underneath your right. Left shoulder drops to the mat. Ever so slowly start to roll onto your back, allowing that right arm to sweep open until your right shoulder finds the floor. That means your left knee is going to pop up a little bit. That is a-okay. You can always support with your hand if you'd like. Beautiful. Breathing into your twist here. We've got 2 more full rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, breathing in. Let it go. Moving slowly, come out the same way you came in. Rolling to your side. Unthreading that left arm. And then sending your right leg back until you find your Sphinx pose centered over your forearms. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, slowly release your chest to the mat. Hands slide back in line with your ribs. Press down through your palms as you inhale, push up. As you exhale, big toes together, hips meet your heels, child's pose. Nice counter stretch for your back after all that time spent on our bellies. Really breathing into that space of your low back. We've got another inhale here. And exhale. Next inhale brings you up through hands and knees, tabletop position. Sit your booty onto the mat, swing your legs around in front of you, coming to seated. Knees are bent, feet planted in front of you, and hands will start at the backs of your thighs. Roll your shoulders back as you sit up tall. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean back until you feel your tailbone tuck, your belly button hug in, little C curve action there. One leg at a time, start to lift your feet any amount off the floor. Maybe shins come to parallel with the mat as you find your boat pose. Option 1 with the hands, keep them behind your legs. Option 2 might feel supportive to bring your hands behind your hips. Option 3, arms reaching forward. We've got another inhale here, strong core. As you exhale, slowly lower your feet. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a nice big hug. Lovely. Hands are going to come down to your ankles. Let's sit up tall again and lift your toes away from the floor. Draw your chest until you meet your thighs, and then keep your chest and thighs together as you start to walk your heels forward. Again, keep your chest connected to your thighs. As you walk your heels forward, notice that moment when your chest starts to lift away from your legs and stop there. So finding a little forward fold here, rather than looking to stretch super deeply into the backs of our legs, we're going to focus on a sweet stretch for the low back. Of course, you're still going to feel this in your hamstrings up into your booty, still getting all those benefits of our seated forward fold, just being a little bit more gentle on ourselves with this one. We're here for 2 more full rounds of breath. Chest resting down towards that pillow of your thighs. All together, let's take another inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, slowly sit up, lifting your spine nice and tall. Re-bend your knees when you're ready, hands to the backs of your thighs for one more boat pose. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, lean back. Really feel your belly button hugging in and up, and from that strength of your center, start to lift your feet. Arms are up to you, thighs, hips, or reaching towards your heels. Feel all this strength through your body as you take another inhale here. Exhale, slowly lower your legs down. This time, feet come together, knees open out wide, finding a butterfly shape here. Now you choose how close you want to bring your heels towards your body. The closer your heels are, the more you're going to feel it in your hips. The farther they are away from you, the more you're going to get a stretch in your low back as well. As you land, root down through your sits bones, lift your spine up nice and tall. Let gravity drop your knees towards the mat as you inhale here. And exhale, lengthen your heart over your toes as you begin to fold forward. Now maybe your elbows want to gently rest on your thighs, encouraging them to drop down so your hips can open up. Maybe it feels good to just relax your arms in front of you, palms face up, let them stay passive. Whatever feels sweetest for your body here, we've got 2 more rounds of breath. Take a big breath in here. On this one, let's sigh it out. Use your next inhale to sit up. Take it slow. Hands to the outer edges of your legs as you gently press your thighs back together. And then find yourself in a comfortable seated position, much like we started our practice today. Any seat that feels comfy to you. Rooting down through your sits bones, spine tall but relaxed. Arms resting in your lap or by your sides. If it feels right for you, your eyes can close. Let's take a moment as we end our time on the mat today to really soak in everything that we've done. To thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating this time to yourself. And I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. Until we meet here again, be well.